Tiktuk Masoret HaMikra, Parashat Mishpatim 1. Here the Pasuk, in Pasuk Dalet Perek Kaf Aleph, Im Adonav Yiten Lo Isha. The phrase starts out, if his master gives him a wife. And then later on, and by the way, the word Adonav means really Adonim Shelo. In other words, his masters, even though it's in the plural, but it signifies a singular. Later on it says in Pasuk He, Ahavti et Adoni. Here he talks about specifically a singular. I like my master. There's no confusion with a plural and a singular. The Rebbe Ezra writes because of this. We say, he uses this language. Matzanu lashon anshe kodesh holkim kavod betorat hashemot. That in Lashon HaKodesh, there is a utilization of kavod, a language of kavod for specific honorable people in certain ways. So instead of using the singular for certain individuals, they use the plural. And that's where Adonav comes from. So in other words, Adonim Shelo, even though it's really his master, but it says his masters, Adonim Shelo. But on the other hand, what if you talk about Adoni, Ahavti et Adoni, how come he didn't mention it in the plural over there? Ezra points out, because Chas v'Shalom, if he said it in the plural, Adon, and then added Nun Yod with Nai, Adon, and then Sheli in the plural, it would Chas v'Shalom sound like HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So therefore, that name, which is Adon, and also adding the phrase or the havara, the syllable Nai, that's only reserved to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So there, if you say my master, it's Adoni. Never say Adon with the other way we say HaKadosh Baruch Hu Adoshem. But within the plural, they do use that term. They use the plural to signify an honorable or an honored individual, and that's very common. The Radak and the Ramban and various other places in the Tanakh, in the Torah actually, mention the same kind of thing. The Lashon HaKodesh, it's not uncommon to use Hashem, L'Shem Kavod, they use the plural instead of the singular when talking about an individual like that. The word Elokim or Eloka, the same kind of thing. That in many cases, when you talk about Eloka in the plural, or when you discuss, when you're referring to the term for example, like judges, in many cases, it says everything, or a judge, it uses the term in the plural, Elokim. So the same thing there, that Elokecha, Elokim, it's used in the plural, even though in many cases it means the singular, but it's because of Lashon Kavod. Lashon Kavod, in Lashon HaKodesh, we use the term of Lashon Kavod, the plural, to signify an individual, even though it's in the singular sense.